Okay, so guys, here I am going to be talking about our final exam. You see that up above? It says final exam. This is your last painting. You will start this painting basically not today, but you're going to be collecting your data for this painting today and probably even over the weekend with reference photos. What we're going to do is very, very important for this last painting. This last painting is going to count twice, okay, as a grade. How many times is this painting going to count? Twice. Twice. Good job. So that means that you are going to put in your best effort for this painting, more than you have for all paintings this semester. You're going to collect all of the techniques, the methods, and the skills that you have learned this year. I have done so many videos demonstrating different painting techniques for you. I want you to apply one that you found most useful or a multiple of them into your painting. This painting is not going to be on a small scale, but it's not going to be super large either, because you will have 5 weeks of progress for this painting. I'm going to be demonstrating, as you see here, I got a piece of cardboard. I'm going to be demonstrating a different technique, basically. How to create all pastel portrait. Now, all pastels are like waxy crayons, right? But here is a technique that I'm going to teach you how to get the same effect as all pastels, but using all paints. Voila. Okay? So you're going to be using a technique as well called a style, not a technique, called chiaroscuro. It is creating light, reflective light within the shadow. Let's look right here at this portrait. Look at the old lady. This is an excellent example of chiaroscuro photograph. We can transform this into a painting, can't we? Can't we? Yes, we can. By actually creating all of the shadow and then putting her reflective light from the one light source, like this one light source right here, onto her face. But guess what, guys? We're going to use a color light source. So they make these bulbs, they LED color changeable bulbs, that you can put into a light fixture and turn it to blue, turn it to green, yellow, orange, whatever color you want. I'm going to bring 2 of those to class. And just in case you want to do your own portrait, it could be a self-portrait. Hey guys, guess what? It don't even have to be a portrait for this assignment. It could be a still life object or objects. If you found that still life painting was one of your best paintings this year and you really enjoyed it, you can set up your own still life. Put your light source in here, change it to a turquoise. Shine that light on that object or objects and paint the reflective color light within the shadow, using the technique all on cardboard. The reason that we're using cardboard is because the oil from the paint itself soaks into the cardboard and create this chalky effect. Guys, it looks great. I am going to show you, well, I've already put it on there really, on Google Classroom, a chalk oil painting. It's a portrait. And I wish I could have done that already. I'll put one up on Google Classroom, a second one for you, okay? And the technique you're going to use for this is the oil paints and just paint thinner. Like the liquid paint thinner we use, you're not going to use any medium, any of that. It's just the paint thinner acting as the water, and then the oil paints. It's going to be awesome. I am going to paint. Um, I'm thinking of doing a portrait. I don't know if it's going to be this old lady or a fisherman or a photo that I take myself. I just don't know yet. But I've already prepared. So over the weekend and today, you're going to grab scrap cardboard. It needs to be at least a size 12 by 16 or larger. If I turn this vertical, it's probably about an 18 by 24. And you're not going to gesso the cardboard, put white on it. Okay? You are going to start in the shadows with the whatever color that you choose for your light source. Now let's just say you're at home and you don't have color changeable lights. That's okay. You can choose the photo or take the reference yourself, and I want you to change on your phone using whatever app you got or whatever's on the phone. Change that to color. That's the easiest way I could think of doing it. Changing that photo to color. So that when you do that, you're going to see the background of the color. Now, in class, students, I want you to look up at the board now. You can see example right here. And then at home, I want you to open up another tab and go to the Google Doc under Final Exam and find Final Exam Painting. And when you scroll down, you're going to see a lady. She's looking down, and there is a turquoise background as the first part of the painting. And then the second part is her in the black with the shadows. Look at this. It looks awesome, doesn't it? I love this technique, painted with oil on cardboard, because it's going to give that chalky paint effect. And we're going to use the chiaroscuro technique. So the first step that you will see here is the artist. We're going to paint and prime the whole canvas with that color source that you choose. This artist chose turquoise. Yours might be orange, it could be green, it could be red, whatever you choose. You're going to prime that canvas, not canvas, cardboard. Now, cardboard can be found everywhere. This is why I decided to use cardboard for this assignment. No canvas. You ain't got to go buy canvas. You ain't got to go buy no watercolor paper. You can literally go to Walmart or your nearest trash place and find a piece of cardboard in a recycle dumpster. Like, really, you can. And you can even find cardboard in your house. You're going to cut it where it's the flat part. And then we're going to put the colors, one color source on the background. I am going to be doing these steps via video and uploading them to the YouTube channel, so that if you get lost in the process of steps, you can always go back to the videos. I might even paint live with you on one day as I am painting, doing the demonstration. Now, Miss Sherman, do I have to use this technique for painting my final exam? No, you do not. It's something neat for you to learn, and if you want to, you can do it. Or if you read the Google Doc, I've already put the rubric for you, examples for you, and everything for you to see that you can use any medium you want, acrylic, oil, watercolor, mixed media, as long as it's some form of painting as for your final exam. You don't have to do portrait. You can do a scenery, still life, landscape, floral, portrait, figure drawing, architectural landscape. We have done so many different paintings this year. Pick one. Pick any genre, any style that you like. My only requirement is that each week you are showing me a photo of what you have done for the week. You will have 6 grades for the end of this last report card. People, I'm gonna say this very strongly. This last 6 weeks is the most important 6 weeks for you. Because each week, Miss Sherman gonna put a 0 or a 100 for you. That 100 gonna say, oh, she gave me or he gave me a photo of his progress for his final exam painting. If you don't show me your progress, what grade do you get?
100.
Ooh wee, Beth. Ooh wee. I knew you was gonna say that.
I should get bonus points for even being here.
Woo. So, 0 for no progress. If you're an in-class student, you walk up to me, you show me and tell me your progress for the day. I really want you to put it on Google Classroom because as you notice, for most art exhibition shows and contests that we have had this year, and we have put your artwork in a lot of exhibitions and a lot of contests, they want to see your work in progress. They don't just want to see the final drawing. They also don't want you to just straight up use a picture from the internet. They want you to kind of change it up. This don't have to be for vase. This can be for a different art show that you can choose a royalty-free photo. Like this old lady here on the screen, this is a royalty-free photo from Pixabay. We've been using Pixabay all year. Go for it. Or take your own photos. That's the best one. You got a granny, Nana. You got a Papa. Have Papa sit up on the bench in the front porch like this and take a photo of Papa, okay? Or Mimo, whichever one you want. Okay? Or a little girl, your little cousin, or your sister blowing bubbles and create that painting. But remember, people, you're not painting the light. You're painting the dark with a light color source. So I shouldn't see any paintings in the daytime and all of the bright lights and saturated beautiful colors. I got so many examples of what we're doing, and it's even written. Follow the directions. 6 grades. 2 of those grades is the final exam. It counts twice. The other 4 is each week's progress. You have 5 weeks to work on this. That last week is the final week, right? So those are the 2 grades. But those other 4 weeks, Ms. Sherman's going to grade you that Friday by 3 p.m. or whatever your class period time is. Like in class, you leave here at 11:07, before 11:07 on that Friday or that Thursday. I'm walking around and making sure that you progress. I'm not talking about you sit there on your phone watching a movie or what have you for an hour, 30 minutes, and then you decide, oh, let me grab my paints. I'm going to put 2 lines here and call it progress, up 0. Okay? I want you to be so in tune to this last painting that it's your masterpiece of the year. What more do I have to say here? Am I missing anything, my loves? Students, I'm not good.
I think I was too late.
Huh?
I'm actually too late.
Okay, this does not apply to AP students. You are still working on your portfolio for submitting your review to the board. You're going, AP students are going to be, that's your test to submit all of your 20 pieces to AP. This is for painting 2, 3, 4 students. I look forward to painting with all of you for this right here, cardboard painting, which is going to be cool. It's a pastel, it's going to be a pastel portrait, but using oil paint. If you need me to give you references for if you're going to do this technique with me, holler at me because I have them and I can print them. You guys have a great weekend. Start working. If you're doing the cardboard thing, start getting your cardboard, your reference photos together. You don't have to start sketching till we're back for next week. Awesome. Bye-bye.